What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Fuel Harvest Together Simulator. Last episode, we made some more progress in here, saving up some extra cash, getting some more upgrades done, and we are back here today, baby. We got 3 more bargaining ability upgrades to do, and then we have all these unlocked, and then we are going to work towards getting our brand new tanker truck here, hopefully in the next episode. We will see, though, but yeah, we're going to go from there. So if you guys are enjoying this, though, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support, and if you guys are new around here checking us out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. $5. Holy crap, that's terrible. Oh, 1068. If we can make one of these happen, I guess we'll hit every one of them going around here, I guess. Man, that's terrible. Worst one to, I guess, pick to stop off at, but that's all right. Anyways, we're going to keep on rolling through here. We got 8 barrels left in here, and we're going to see where we can get to today. We have so many barrels waiting back home to get put together still into diesel. And it is a tremendous amount of work that goes into this, but I love it. I truly do. So much fun. And you guys seem to be enjoying it as well. I'm actually recording this, the second video of this just went live, actually, as I'm recording this. But yeah, we're going to see what we can make happen here today. 60%. Yeah, I just don't think that that's worth it. All right. So, not worth it for that. We're going to go ahead and drive around till we hit the next site. See if we can get out of that one. Not worthwhile anything. And even that $5 one's just not even worth doubling. Even to $10. So, we're going to just head around here, see where we can get to with all of this, and go from there. Hopefully come out better with one of these. So, we can try to make some extra cash here today. Really could try to use a better negotiation skill again here, and we got more work that we could do at the drill site though anyway, so even if we can't make it happen, not a big deal. Hey, alright. If we can get anything close to that, we're gonna accept it right away. I'm good with that, especially when we can fulfill the order here right away with the barrels that we have still. We will take that any day. And yeah, there's our tanker hose inlet there as well. That's what we're gonna be making use of here, hopefully very soon, hopefully in the next episode. But we will see with all that. I'm hoping that they will... Oh, we actually have enough. Let's get our next upgrade here again as well. So we're going to be down to 2 left with that 4,000 and 5,000. So we need 9 grand. It's not that much. We're chipping away at it very slowly. But it's working. So anyways, yeah, we're going to continue on with all this. We got a lot of traffic to always navigate through. But it's all right. We're not too bad at it. We're just sliding around in the sand all the time, in the dirt. Well, that's okay. How we doing there, fella? Got better. Ooh, 100. Can we make 20%? Nope. Okay. Unfortunately, let's see where we at with our map here. We are all the way over here, so we're actually heading back past our house now. So we're gonna stop on back, grab whatever we can for fuel. It's a new diesel ultra, and we will see what we can make happen with all of that. We got 132 bucks left, but we got a ton of barrels to still work through. We got oh, actually I just realized we can't even afford to set up another drill rig yet either. Overspent a little bit, but that's okay. I was really hoping with the better negotiation skills that we were going to be able to just like 100% everything right away and not have to worry about negotiating, but I guess it seems like we're still going to have to. But that's alright. Is what it is. Let's get all of these picked on up. We just gotta cycle through all of these. I should really go and grab some of the other barrels that we got sitting there. But that's alright. We will get through them here in just a bit. We got 4 barrels there right now, so we got 5th one. And then we are going to see what we got. Looking forward to hopefully trying to make a deal, strike up a deal with this guy so we can at least have one more done for another day here, and obviously tomorrow's another day though if we can't. We got a lot of stuff we can do in the meantime here, running our crude oil over to here, getting them swapped over to the diesel ultra and all that, so it's not a big deal if we can't make a deal happen. Okay, we got that, and then we got that right there. We still have more than a truckload worth of diesel ultra sitting here, which is really nice. Alright, let's head on over and see what we can make happen here today with all of this. I don't know, man. I'm loving this game. Having too much fun playing it with all this. Last episode I just finished up recording was about a 40-minute video, 45 minutes. And just having an absolute blast with it. We got so much to be doing all the time here. And I just want to keep on playing, making things happen. Getting upgrades and everything. And I'm really, like I said, really excited for the... Ooh. Hey, let's go. And that's 10 barrels right there. And it's right next door to us. That's huge. That's a huge come up right there. I think with that... no, we're going to be short. That's right, because it's 4K alone as it is, so... Another one's going to be a little bit pricey here. We got to be careful not to overspend, though. We cannot overspend and not be able to afford to set up another drilling rig or anything like that. That would be terrible if we accidentally did that, and the whole series would be shot. At that point, we'd have to restart the game. We did that because there is no loans. There's nothing to bail us out if we run out of money. We can try to sell our soul, sell one of our kidneys or something, but I don't think that's going to go too well. So anyways, let's go grab one more barrel real quick. And then we will head on out to the drill site. I guess get another drill rig set up here, or 2 of them set up. Because we may as well make use of our site that we've got rented here for another little bit of time, so why the heck not? So run on over here, we'll get another couple more drilling rigs set up. We'll grab our thing of barrels from over there. We're obviously gonna have so many more still too to grab. And then that'll be, honestly, we're actually almost at the end of our day already. Holy crap. The days fly by in this game so quickly. Actually crazy how fast they do. Alright, pulling on up here. We got our last one. Unload. There we go. Another $200 right there in the bank, in the books. Let's head on out to the drill site then. Again, we'll set up a couple more drilling rigs, and then we'll collect a thing of barrels. Make our way on back to the warehouse, bumping off some cactuses. Where is our drill site's out over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's right there. Isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe... no, there it is. There's all of our barrels. Look at them all. There's so many just sitting there waiting for us. That's why I'm like, I'm not even the least bit concerned. You know, as long as we have like a truckload of barrels, that's all that we pretty much need. And we are good to go for whatever comes along for us. Really? Oh, there's one. Okay. Strike that. Get a site set up. Again, we're just gonna go with the cheapest one. There's really no reason not to. Oh, they're 70 bucks a piece now. Okay, so maybe things do get more expensive as we go on. I don't even... Ooh. I just saw a red dot. What? We only got one going right now? Oh, nope, there's one. Okay, so we got one, like, yeah, right in here. So we gotta probably be a good idea to get some of these barrels out of the way. Probably don't want them, like, in the middle of our drill site. They may get sent flying or bug them out or something. I don't want to risk it. So let's actually grab, you know, let's grab our truck here and just move some of the barrels out of the way that way instead. We need to pick them up anyways, so why not use this and pick up more of them quicker? Alright, let's hop out of here. This should be okay. That's a little close still. Sounds like someone drinking a drink. Alright, let's get these moved out of the way then real quick. Yeah, there's still barrels in the way here. Let's just... Cat's over there freaking out. Yeah, that's already done, not done pumping, but done with what it can, because with the space that it has. I wonder if, I don't know, I feel like maybe the more rocks, or the new sites you pop out, maybe you get more rocks and such out of them too. I guess we're gonna try hitting some of these with a hammer and see what happens. with that. But yeah, we got to get this set up here. We're just going to move this last one out of the way then real quick. I should have just ran back to the warehouse and dropped these on off, but that's fine. Set up for 160, and then again, there's 70 bucks a pipe now. That's actually expensive. We just spent about $1,000 to get those up and running. 20... That's like 30 barrels that we're going to get out of this one. That is actually just insanity. We have so many barrels to get out of here. Again, I don't even know if these end up... I don't even know if we end up losing these after the site gets closed or whatever it is. Okay, the rocks are gone, so I guess that's not the case. So yeah, look at all the barrels that we have. So yeah, we gotta make a huge run, getting all these on out of here pretty much, and then we will be set for a while for this, and we're gonna be getting so many barrels from these alone too. That is just the insane part. That's where I'm like, we gotta stop spending so much on the negotiations so we can just get the crude oil running. But at the same time, we got so much to still do anyways, so it really doesn't matter. There we go. We got... Just get these all unloaded. We'll go run over and grab even more of them. Not really too concerned about running through that real quick just yet. By the way, RV, I got black gold to collect here. Look at all these, though. Getting a couple drilling rigs all set up and everything. Things are looking awesome. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is we'll start working backwards, kind of. So once we get all the last negotiations, we'll start spending the money on the last things and then work our way forward. So, like, our last thing that we need would be the diesel ultra silo. So we'll get that first. And then we work back towards getting the diesel ultra tanker trailer because we need that to be able to transport the other stuff anyways. Then we get the crude oil, then we get our semi. At that point, I think it'd be a good thing to do. And then obviously, yeah, so that would be that. So, like I said, just kind of working backwards with that because there's no point in getting semi because we can't transport it without the trailer. And there's no point to get the trailer when we can't do anything with it anyways. And then there's no point in having the diesel ultra from the machine if we can't move it with the tanker, without the tanker. So that's where it's like we need every bit of it to work all together in unison before we can even do anything with it anyway. So we may as well just get whatever pieces that we can working backwards and go from there with it. Yeah, look at all the barrels, man. This is insane. I am just mind blown by this and how many we have. I did not think we were going to ever have this many. I wish we could stack them too high to get 18. That would be really nice if we could do that. But that's alright. That's where I guess this game, it is a multiplayer, a co-op setup game as well. So like the game is a little bit tailored towards having more than one person playing it. But honestly, it's not bad playing solo. It really isn't. And that's why they call it Fuel Harvest Together Simulator, not Fuel Harvest yourself. But you guys know we like playing most of our games here solo with all of this. Okay, let's head on back here. We got, again, another lot of truckloads to go. That's what it boils down to. They're still getting drilled. That's crazy that we have that many. How many more do we have in this one? We got 4 more. We got 8 more. So we got a whole nother pad of these still to come out of here. Alright, let's pull on forward here. I want to... Oh my, look at all the barrels. Guys, this is just insanity. Trying to make sure that we have enough to get... I guess it really doesn't matter. I could come back and we're going to need to make another more runs anyway, so it's not like we're going to be waiting on that anyways. Oh my. This is just... like I said, I'm just mind blown by this. I don't even know what to say. We have so much to go through. I think at this point we just need to start selling at whatever price we can get it at. I don't know. I'd like to start getting max price for all of it, but I don't know if it's even worthwhile, like, waiting to try and get it. Like, we don't need it. We have so much as it is. mean, look at this. I honestly don't even know what to do with it all. I want to get it all in here so we can get a nice little screenshot for the video, for the thumbnail. See if we can just fill up like the entire warehouse of barrels of oil. Oh yeah, look at that. On fire. Okay. So we will go ahead and collect the remainder of these ones that are on the drill sites. The drill rigs, so we can get these cleared on out at least. Get them out of our way. Alright, we can clear that on out. We got 40 bucks back for that. Yes, I know. I'm trying to collect the barrel there, not destroy it. Alright, we'll come on back. Run back to the warehouse yet again. And then we will come back, grab another truckload, get the remainder ones off that drill site, drill rig, and then we'll clear that one out. And honestly, I'm going to try and grab the remaining barrels with all of this if we can here. So I might honestly do a bunch of just running back and forth off camera because it is just going to be a lot of the same with all this. So I might do all that here real quick, guys. So we'll, yeah, I think we're going to do that. So we'll come back here in just a moment once we get all of this stuff brought on back to the site, and then what we'll do is we'll start running through refining some of it from there, because we have so much work ahead of us here with all this to try to turn this into the Diesel Ultra. It's not necessarily going to be all that difficult. It's just going to be a lot of like clicking back and forth on the barrels to get them all set up and everything, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I'll see you guys back here in just a moment. Okay, guys, we are at the last truckload finally. I have literally taken about 20 truckloads, and you guys are about to be very amazed at what the warehouse looks like. One thing I want to do real quick, since we are so close to this, I just want to test this out. Do we lose this if we leave that there? I want to go see what happens. We're going to go drop these off real quick while we wait on that 40 seconds. There's no reason just to stand there and wait. But yeah, we are here with all the barrels. Oh my days. Look at this. I know it's a little hard to see. It's a little dark there, but we'll get a good better look at it here in just a moment in the morning. Look at all the barrels, guys. We have filled up this entire warehouse space with all of the barrels, and it is actually insane how many barrels we have and how many barrels we have to go through here with all this. This is why we need that that tanker set up so badly, because that is insanity. And yeah, let's go run over here real quick. I just want to see again what this looks like. We're going to go ahead and start up a new fresh day here in just a moment, because we have so much to get through. We have so much to sell. I would think that that would be enough to get our last upgrade. Okay, so our barrels do not go away. We can come in here. I wanted to know for myself and for science, for you guys to also to figure that out. But yeah, so the barrels do not disappear. That is great to see that. Yeah, so we don't need to rush. It's just the time we have the drilling rigs, I guess, probably. And maybe the barrels that are on the drilling rigs maybe would disappear. I don't really know how that would all work yet. You guys can let me know in the comments if you guys have any insight to that or not. I know by the time this video goes live, this game is going to be out for probably a week or so at this point. Actually, I want to get the truck out of the way here. Get a nice little thumbnail for the video here in the morning when it's a little bit brighter out for us to see this. But my days, that is insane. Let's go ahead and end off our night there. We're going to see what kind of deals we can strike up here today. We're not going to worry about anything else other than that. Guys, that is insanity. Okay, let's see what we got going on now for deals, because we need to get our remaining upgrades done here and see what we can get done for the tanker setup. That would be awesome if we can make that happen even today. So we got some really good pricing on stuff, actually. 1141, 1176. So it looks like the two over there are going to be the most worthwhile. Let's actually bring the truck around a little bit here. We almost at this point need some sort of expansion. I was not thinking we were really going to need to for the warehouse, but I can see why we would. Because this is insanity with all this. Now we need to put together, I guess, a full truckload, go drop it off. Or not go drop it off, but run over and try and strike up some deals. See what we can get here. We're going to try to go and do the ones that are better off with like the 80-ish% like rate of success, because we're going to hopefully be able to, with all this money, or with all these barrels, I guess I should say, is be able to get the remaining 2 upgrades and maybe even get the silo or something with that. I don't know. We will see. We got so much to do, though. We got to clear out this space then over here, because that's where that's probably going to go. So let's actually start working on these barrels on this corner over here first, before anything. I'd rather not move them around if we don't have to until they're actually getting moved into the refinery process of turning it into diesel. So yeah, we got so much work out of us. I don't know, I might do a bunch of this off camera for you guys. We'll see, because we just have so much to go through with all this. Unfortunately, with these being barrels now, we're not going to be able to turn these into anything with the tanker stuff. We need the actual pump jacks that are tanker stuff, along with the trailers that are for the tanker stuff. Wait, am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I'm supposed to be going the other way. Drop back. But yeah, so unfortunately, we're going to be selling this stuff all by the trucks individually, or by this truck individually anyways. But that's all right. We will get through all of it. It is what it is. We just have way too much stuff, so we're not going to be doing any more pump jacking until we get through most of this, if not all of it. And by then, I would assume we'd probably be getting the tanker. So yeah, we just need to strike up deals everywhere, and I think we honestly just maybe do deals regardless of the price. I don't know. I'm not really sure on how we handle that, because we just have so much to try and get through. 30% only. We're going to wait on him then. We'll head down the street. This one down here is even better, actually. It was something like 40 cents higher or something like that. It's like, that one's like 11.30 something. This one's like 11.70 something, I believe. Not that it matters too much. Not a big deal, but yeah, I'd like to try to get the best deals that we can with stuff, make the most money, if at all possible, as quickly as we can, and try to make the most of it. How we doing there, bud? See, now this one's a good one. Really? Okay, still $20 a barrel, or $200 a barrel. It's only 50 there. That's actually a little bit unfortunate. I was hoping for something better than that. I didn't even notice what he was wanting on that. But that's all right. There's another one right there. There's, I mean, a little over 2,000. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you. Let's see what we've got. 10:01 and 7. Okay, so we'll head over to Site 5 then real quick, or fuel station 5. We'll see what we do. We got 4 barrels. At least that's enough if it is a tenner. That way we can drop off 4 of them and then pick up another truckload and have enough to go and do it that way. But, yeah, I was hoping to try to strike up the deal, but I think we're going to need another, like, really big one to be able to get our deal with the 4K. Or the skill with the 4K for that. Alright, let's pull up next to there. We're going to be confident. Hey, there we go. Let's do a 90% there. Look at that. 1902. How much does he want? That's another 50? Really? Okay, so we only... Unfortunately, we're only going to... Well, we're still going to be 1 short. Unfortunately, that way. But that's alright. We'll come back and drop another one off here at some point. We just need to find out where we are trying to go next. I guess the only other one that we haven't touched that's decent is that first one over there. Otherwise, the other 2 aren't all that great. I guess we can make our way around and try to strike up deals even without the barrels. We'll just come back and drop everything off after if we can strike up something. I don't know. I mean, there's still 7 something, so if we could double them, that'd be 15 bucks a barrel, or 150 a barrel. That's not too bad. Could be better. Could be worse. We've definitely seen worse, and we've definitely seen better. So I don't know. We need like a skill that we can get like higher offers as far as them wanting more. Okay, 13 bucks, and he wants how much? It's another 50. It's not terrible. We can at least come back. We got to drop the 1 off for the one behind us, and then drop another 5 off for that, and then maybe have something for this down here. Potentially, I think that one's worthwhile doing. It's only 5, so it's not like we're losing that much, and we're not gaining that much either on it. And we'll see where this one's at here, and this one's obviously right down the road from us anyways, and the only other one that we haven't striked up a deal with is the 1, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that one's actually not too bad either. That one's another 50, so we need 11 barrels between those 3. So it's going to be a little bit odd either way, but that's alright. We'll go, just trying to think here how we want to do this to try to make it the most efficient, but that's alright. We'll figure it out here. Okay. Hey guys, look at this. This is just insanity. It really is. We'll grab another one of these. Again, keep on clearing out this back corner over here because we need to actually make some room there. back the truck up a little further here. Try to get us a little closer to the, I guess, way that we can do this. Try to be as efficient as possible. Grab that. Come on, there we go. So yeah, we need 5, 5, and 1. And then there's that other one too that we didn't touch because it was only at 20%, I think. But maybe with our next upgrade here, we'll be better off with that. And we should be able to afford that here after delivering all these. And try to strike up that deal, and then honestly by then it'll be a time to sleep and hopefully try to get another day going and maybe get another couple deals real quick. Possibly before we wrap things up, and maybe get that last upgrade if at all possible so we can come back in the next episode and start working on all of the tanker stuff between the silo, tanker. I guess that's all we need is just the silo, or the silo and the tanker. Or the truck and the trailers, I guess. Be what it would be. So I don't know. We'll have to see with all that. But let's head down the street here, I guess. Maybe we'll run down the street to make our way back. And then go fill back up because we're going to need 6 for the other ones anyways. And then we can kind of head across that way. I don't know. I guess we could have just topped up with 5. Let's start out just by filling them on up here. Yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest. It's 136 a barrel. Not, like, amazing, but it's not terrible either. We got so much of it, it really doesn't matter. And it's only 5 anyways. It's not like it's so many that we're wasting. Could be a 10 barrel one at delivery, which I know we don't have to deliver all of them, but I like, especially for the good price stuff, we obviously have to take full advantage of those. Like the one across town. So let's go ahead and head out over here. I guess a good way to do this, just fill up as much as we can, try to take all the orders if at all possible, and then go from there with things. Let's grab that. We'll start working on some of these here to get these cleared on out, especially so we can get the truck back down in here. Yeah, it should just be, what? Actually, that's all that we need right there. Let's head out. So, I wish we could see what we needed. I think this was one of them and then this was one. Yeah, it was these two. 3 and 5. Oh boy, got a big RV there. Yeah, stations 3 and 5. We need 5 for station 5 and 1 for station 3. I think is what the numbers work out to be, right? Yeah, I think that's the one right over here. We'll go either direction that we need. We'll stop. We'll hit the other last one on the way back and see if we can work out a deal with that one, because by then we'll have our upgrade, which will be 1 upgrade short from the max upgrade then. Okay. So this is our, yeah, one of our 5er right there. Get this topped off here, which again will be enough to get our upgrade. At least I hope. Yeah, definitely. Alright, one last one here, and then we got 1 more barrel to drop off at the last place, which let's get our upgrade done right away here. 4K for that. We need 5K for the last one then. So we're 4,700 short. Not too bad. Yeah, I'd like to get this last upgrade if we can here today still. And then we'll be able to get started with our actual tanker setup in the next episode, which I am so excited for. That's what we're working towards with all of this. It should be a good time. A little hard to see. That sun. Okay. Fill this on up. There we go. Last one there. So we got about $500, and we're about $4,500 short. Not too bad. Let's go see if we can strike up a deal with this last place out over here. I guess it's our first one, technically. It was only like a 20%, but if we can make it happen, not a bad deal then. If I remember right. Oh boy. It's always so hard to regain control when you start losing in here. Yeah, it's gonna be right out through here then. Alright, we are back here. We got another upgrade done, so hopefully this is even easier for us. It's a decent price for us. It's a 30%. Ah, okay. It was only a 50. That's not great anyways. Let's go head back home. Let's get some sleep. I know we're already at the 30-minute point for the video, but I want to try to make this happen if we can make the 5K here to get this last upgrade done today right away so we can make this happen, and then we'll be all set and ready to go for the next episode to try to start working towards getting that tanker set up. Which again, we need the silo, and we need the truck, our first semi-truck, and the tankers. So let's go ahead and get some sleep here. Actually, we should have put some barrels together at least. But that's alright. Alright, let's see what we got going on here today then. So map, fuel station 1, that's okay. Ooh, $15, that's our new highest. Right there, man, that's crazy. If we can make that happen, especially if it's a good size delivery, holy crap. Yeah, we only have one other upgrade to get. But yeah, if we can make that happen at a 10 or a 10 barrel one, that's say $30. That's $3,000. That's crazy. We could potentially make that happen here and then continue on with all this progress. Let's do all that. Again, we do need to make sure we save about $1,000 or so worth of product, roughly, to be able to get all of our setup for what we need for another drill rig setup, renting it out and setting up so we can continue on making some cash. Yeah, one more here. We'll go see what all this is then. There we go. Let's go ahead and hop in the truck. We'll start making our way over to the left here. We'll see. We'll stop off at the first place here, do some deals. Try to do some deals if we can. I'd like to be able to get the max upgrade for the negotiation skills before even attempting the $15 one. But if it's already a pretty good negotiation percentage, there's no reason not to just tackle it right away. So let's stop over here first. I know this is the one before. 50%. We'll hold off on that. It's not that great of a price anyways. What is he looking for? 50? Okay. Not too shabby. Could be better. Could be worse. Let's make our way down here, though. This is the big one. Let's see what we can get with this. Again, I'd like to try to get this last upgrade here today if we can with all this, and then we'll continue on with our progress in the next episode with working towards the tanker setup. So I kind of want to try to finish this off here today if we can. I should really start turning the opposite way because that's the way it always wants to slide then. Alright, ooh, a 90. It's a 70% rate. Let's try for a 90. Oh, baby. I just realized we can renegotiate with them too. Like, can we... Wait, did I just... Okay, no, we're good. That is crazy, man. We are about to make so much money here from this. This will put us in a really great spot for this upgrade. So we can head back to the warehouse, grab whatever we need. We're gonna head back out. We have 3K. We need 5 more. We need 5,000 more. So we're not like crazy far off from getting our final upgrade for the negotiation skills. That is insane. So you can actually renegotiate a higher price again. Actually, I didn't really realize that or try that before. Obviously, most of the time we were left with like a 10% success rate for that, but you can still try to renegotiate. That's the crazy part. Okay. Let's head on back here. We're going to get a game plan here of who we're going to try to hit next with all these insane amount of barrels. Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to clear that out so we can at least try to pull in here a little bit to make it a little easier on ourselves. For all of us, let's not click on the silo to move that on accident. But yeah, so 412 only. Ugh. $11 there for that one. Look at that, $28, which we've already delivered everything now to him. So yeah, I guess we'll head over to 5 straight across the way and hopefully get 20 bucks out of that. Because if we can get 20 bucks out of that, and it's another 9 or 10 delivery, that's going to put us pretty much right at where we need to be for that 5K. For this, we can finally finish up with this final negotiation upgrade and then start again working on that tanker setup. I think we might have to do another hour rental, unfortunately. don't think we're gonna have enough barrels here, but we're gonna try our best. We're gonna see what we can do here with all this. I don't know how many we have here. This is probably about 100 barrels. Maybe more than that even. I don't know. So I don't know. We might have enough. Because I guess if we did have $100 or 100 barrels, times that by 10, even 10 base $10 a barrel, that's 10 grand for all of that. So honestly, that's not, we need, I think we figured out like 18 and a half for the whole setup and everything. So maybe. So we need to negotiate a better price of average of $15 or something a barrel. Or 150 a barrel. I keep on thinking that it's that, but it's per liter, I think is what it works out to be. And then the per barrel price is 10. There's 10 liters per barrel. Well, it's an 80. It's a 50% success rate. Oh, come on, man. You really gonna do that? Yeah. So we got 821 for that. And then 741 there. So we're gonna head on next door, I guess. That actually really sucks. Because that would have been close to what we needed right there. And now I don't know if we're gonna be able to hit it today. I'm just really thankful we got that big one though. That was insane with that. That was the big come up that we needed. Try to bump us into... Okay, we are... Sir, that was very rude of you. Okay, yeah, we actually really need to wrap this up here. I've been recording this for probably an hour between the going back and forth with all the barrels and everything, and the last video I just finished up recording was 45 minutes as well. 60 liters, not great. It's a 50% rate. Hey, alright. Not too bad right there. We'll take it. That's a 60, or that's a 6 thing. So what, another 1,000 I think that'll be about. Need one more out of that. It's gonna put us just shy of 4,000, yeah. So I think we had the other one next to us down here, right? Oh, that's a 4. It's a 741 for that one. Yeah, we're not gonna stop by that $4 one. That's not even worth it. So we're gonna head back to the warehouse quick. And we're gonna top off all of our barrels here. And then we will run down the streets. Didn't we? Wait, did we already negotiate with... I think we already negotiated with him, didn't we? Yeah, we definitely did. Dang it. Okay, well, it's almost the end of the day anyway, so we'll just get some sleep. There's no reason not to just start another day. Not like we pay daily bills or anything like that, so we may as well just make the most of it, start up another day. We'll get another set of barrels going here in the truck. And we'll go from there with it. I just want to get this last upgrade. We are so darn close to it. Okay, there we go. We got that. And now, like, going back right up on in here. Works so much better. Yeah, we'll get another set of barrels put together in the truck. We'll get some sleep. We'll start up a fresh, brand new day. And we'll go from there with things. Okay, we got all of that. Sorry, my nose just itches. Alright, here we go. Last one that we actually need to fill this thing on up. Grab this, we'll get another one started, and then we'll get some sleep here. Start up a new day, we'll see where we're at on the map. We'll go from there with things. Ooh, that was probably a bad idea. 14. Another $10 one. Okay, it's a good day. We're gonna make some money today. It's a good day here. Let's go run down the street here. I'd like to wait until we have our better negotiation skills. Our last upgrade to even attempt this one again. But if we can have a good success rate to begin with, then we'll hit it right away. If not, we'll maybe go down the street and we'll wait on it. Because we can get the last and final upgrade. Oh, I tried doing the opposite. Oh, shoot. He's like, whoa, bro, what are you doing? Calm down. Where are we at with a 70? Okay. Ooh, a 6. I don't love those odds. We're gonna head down the street a little further. It's not a massive order either. So we'll head down the street because I'd love to get that last upgrade first, and then we can hit that can attempt that. so we'll head on down the street here real quick. Yeah, look at that. Drifting on in just how I wanted to. That's only a 50? Only a 30% rate? What? Oh, man. We got 10. Yeah, that was a couple of good ones, unfortunately. All right, let's head down the street a little further. See if we can make something happen with a better, kind of more guaranteed rate, like 80%. See if we can hit like a plus 90% or something, so we can try to make this happen in one delivery. With this, it'd be awesome. All right, here we are. See what we can make happen. What is this one? A 90. All right, it'll clear out our tank. 60% rate. We're going to take those odds. Not bad. $17, 17 something. That's going to get us, that'll get us what we need. That'll be enough right there, and that'll empty out our truck, which is perfect. I kind of want to run back through and hit those last two then to negotiate once we get this, and then we can see what we're going to actually be able to get out of those. Yeah, there's 5K. Obviously, we're going to drop off what we have here. It's a really good price. There we go. Look at that. All right, let's hit this last upgrade. Finally, we got that 5,000 spent. Hopefully, it's well worth it, but there we go. We got our final negotiation upgrade. We are all set and ready to go for the next episode to finally start getting our tanker set up here with this. And I am so beyond stoked with all of that. Hope you guys are too. Let's go ahead and run back here real quick, see what we can do for these negotiations, and see what kind of price we can get out of these. Fingers crossed, something good. That would be lovely if we could. And what we can do is we can just come back through in the next episode, get all these delivered. Just gotta remember to do that. Sorry about crashing your tank there, bud. Hope you didn't need them anyways. 30% still. I don't know. Maybe it takes a day to... Okay, that's not all that great. Maybe it takes him a day to refresh or something. I'm not too sure, but hopefully, fingers crossed. I know we had like a 60% chance, I think it was, over here at this other one, which I'm going to try to make it happen. We can, at least something, because either way, even if we can get like a 30% increase in price, that's still going to be a good, really good price for us for that. But if we can get a almost double, like a 90% increase, that'll be even better. Because again, now we are on the countdown. We need like 18,500. Hey, look at that. $26 a barrel, baby. And that's a $5. 7. All right. You know what? Let's go put 7 barrels together. I just want to see how much we're going to come out with after this. I really do. I know we were going to wrap things up from there, but I want to see where we come out at and how close we're going to be with this. I mean, I guess 7 times about $2 grand. So we're going to be at about 2,500 bucks roughly or so, give or take. Yeah, I just want to make this happen. Look at all these barrels, man. This is just insane. Yeah, we just needed to get 6 here. We can make that happen pretty quick. And then we will wrap things up from there. So there is 3. Or that's 3 now. Wait, it was 7? Yeah, 7 barrels. Right? I think. I know it wasn't 8. It wasn't more than 7, so we'll put 7 together just in case. So there's 4, there's number 5. Yeah. Number 5 here. There's 6. Or number 6 here. We'll put number 7 together here. I think it was 7. Alright, there we go. I'm just having too much fun with this. I really am. Alright, let's get that one going. We got 7 barrels ready to go. Let's go make our delivery. What was this? Yeah, the closest one, which works out even better. Ooh, I'm excited. Should be some good money here for us. It really should be. This should put us at like anywhere between like 2,500 and 2,700 or something like that, which more than halfway to our silo then. And we can work towards again the semi, the truck at least itself, and then we got to work towards the 2 trailers, which the one's cheap. The crude oil one's cheap. 2,500 for that. It's just the 12,500 for the diesel ultra one, which how much is the other one? No, not that. It's 5,000 for the gas tanker. that could work too. We could start out with that and then work towards using that money to save up for the other one. That could be an option. Save us 7,500 to begin with. Let me know in the comments, guys, if we should do that or not. A 2.37 only, really? Okay, that's all right. I mean, that's almost enough to buy our crude oil tanker trailer. Not too bad. But yeah, guys, so that's going to be a good wrapping up point for the video. We ran way longer on this than I wanted to, but honestly, just having way too much fun with this. I got so many videos to put together now for you guys, and preparation for everything that we got going on. But yeah, some very exciting stuff going on with all of this. We're going to keep on working on all of this here and making some more progress. Next episode, we might have a semi-truck sitting in this very spot right here. So if you guys are stoked on that and ready for that here as well, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and also be sure to drop a like in the video. Show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we were doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.